just ask a question, Siobhan?
Yes.
It's about believability.
Oh,
What
yes.
you pick, like you said,
Yes.
£1 million or something.
Mm.
Where's the point where you sort of pick something which you think is achievable,
Okay,
as
good.
opposed to can you have anything? Sort of.
I believe you can. You can go for the unbelievable as well if you wish. But I would suggest for us now, pick something that feels like a bit of a stretch and see if you can go a bit further with it and then go with that. So it's something that feels kind of slightly out of reach but not miles out of reach. How about that? For the purposes of this practice. But I believe that the practice can be done whether you absolutely don't believe it at all, or whether you think, you know what, I think I could do this. I think either way it still has an effect.
Do you think that little saying, ask for what you want, take what you get, and work with the difference.
Oh, right.
It might just kind of encompass that a bit.
Yes. Well, there's also another saying from A Course in Miracles, which is there's no order of magnitude in miracles, which means it doesn't matter if you ask for a thimble, and it doesn't matter if you ask for a castle. In terms of this magic of manifestation, it makes no difference to the universe. So if it's a castle you want, have a castle.
Can I just share a story? Because I used to do this actually.
Right.
And it was when I was living in Greece. We had a business that was quite successful, but it wasn't that successful. But I knew I had to sort of give up that life and come back to live in England, but I had no idea how to do it, where to do it, any money, any extra money. So, but my auntie was into all this sort of stuff in America, and she sent me the Wayne Dwyer tapes
Right.
and everything else. She used to pass it around the whole family. And so I thought, okay, I'll try it. So I wrote down, I got very clear about what I wanted. I wanted a little cottage in Devon, by the sea, with 2 or 3 bedrooms, but very near the sea and in a beautiful place where my children could feel very at home, because they've been brought up in Greece. And so I did this religiously for about a few months, I'd say, but every morning, every evening, and my kids thought I was mad. You know, I used to lock myself in the bedroom and say, I don't want to be disturbed, and so I'd be, But within a year, I was living in that cottage. Our business certainly took off. My husband had absolutely no desire to even go to England. And one day we were driving along in the car and he suddenly said to me, what do you think about buying a house in England? And I literally couldn't believe it. And within a year I had this little cottage in Dawlish, a few minutes walk from the sea, very small, and I was living in it with my kids and my husband sort of coming and going. So I know for a fact that it works.
That's really great. And you know,
and I had no belief that
yes.
I could get anything.
Inspired by that, do you know what? I think we should go for a real juicy one each of us.
Yeah.
Go for a real, what is it? You know, that thing that just feels a bit elusive, out of reach, with this money, house, relationship, business deal, being discovered, writing the book, getting on telly, whatever it is. Let's use this opportunity to actually go for it. Sorry, I was just going to say, the power of the collective practice magnifies what we're doing many, 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 many times. It's very powerful. So the fact that we're all supporting each other and we're all doing it on different themes, but together. So we might as well make use of that, heck?
Yeah.
3 hours and 3 hours?
Probably do a bit more. It'll naturally, we might find the ahs kind of build, and then the energy might fall, it might come up again, and then we'll just sort of tail away. If we go on too long, I'll ring the bell. and we'll let that go. And then we'll stop there and we'll chat about it, and then we'll close the whole circle with an om at the end.
And is there any chance that we could have recordings of this, or buy them, whatever?
Yes.
Because having that sense of the group
Yes.
in the sound, to me, is so much
It's
more
amazing,
powerful
isn't
than
it?
something that's been done in isolation.
Yes. Yes. Well, it's on
Yeah,
camera.
I saw the red
So
light,
that's,
so
yes,
that's
well, that's sound as well, so yeah.